And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let Me Just Say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have Father.
The one, the only, the anointed one.
The anointing. The anointing. We have Dion.
Good evening, motherfuckers.
We have Shining Wolf.
Howdy ho.
And last but not least, coming up, we have Q to Reach God.
Once again, I'm here on another nigga stage. On another nigga stage. On another nigga's face.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
I did not expect you to say howdy ho. That's a way
That was hella random.
Hey, Ray, shout out to you for being stuck on the same board as I am on seafood.
Fuck this game.
What? On what now?
Fuck this game.
Hey,
Fuck this game.
Fuck seafood. I swear to God.
Wait, no, y'all are. what's this game called? Because y'all all talking at the same time and shit.
It's called Seafood.
seafood.
You want to talk
that
about?
game hard as shit.
You want to talk about stress?
Nigga, I'm 30, and then like I can't get past the boss on this one because you literally gotta dodge and shit, and I feel like I'm dodging, but
Bruh,
Your parry game got to be on point.
Hey,
yeah, I feel like I thought my parry game was on point until I played this shit. It's like, yo, we do not let shit slide. I've been this man since For Honor.
Hey, whose TV is that? Turn that shit down.
Speaking of Perry, that's Ronnie Connie's phone still.
I haven't been this mad about being jumped since For Honor.
Wait,
Bruh,
when you
hey, I
playing
ain't
for
even gonna
honor
lie.
again is the question.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I ain't been this stressful since Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm.
And I'm
still
still having
gotta-
withdrawals about that.
You know what's sad? I like this game a lot, but it's just like this shit.
People don't understand how legendary that game was.
I'm about to download that right now.
I'm
now
about
that you
to.
said
I'm
that,
about to say another. I'm about to say an even more legendary game, The Matrix: Path of Neo for the PS2.
Oh yeah,
One
that
of
joint-
the
that- that-
greatest
shit.
movie games
Yeah.
ever made in the history of video games. That game is fucking phenomenal.
Hey, shout out
Oh, shit.
guys to Honor for making anybody who played 2K good with a fucking analog stick. Because I swear to God, that was the first game where we actually couldn't do shit but use the analog.
Yeah, directional attacks. That was the first game I ever played that did that.
You want to talk about stress? Oh shit,
I-
Ray, you stuck in the club too, getting your ass booked. I hate
I'm about to
to
download that right now.
We do
I'm
something
glad you brought that
oh
up.
my god!
Hey Ray, it's so funny to see I'm not the only one stressing out.
Dog.
It's comforting.
I've been
You
stuck on this for 3 days.
Bruh, oh my god, fuck that.
I think the last game that like truly like rattled me, the final boss on Metroid Dread.
Oh my god! Yo, this is the second level. I was like, yo, at least fighting games they give you at least the third stage before they turn shit up.
Nah, they like, but it actually cool because the concept is to try to it's weird because it's like the concept is like try to stay as young as you can, but it's impossible to stay as young as you can. Like you don't want to get old, but then you like fuck old as shit. I can't not do like.
How old are you right now on the game?
35.
Hold on. Damn, Ray, you 35?
That first level fucked me up, and I was trying to go back to it, but the first level fucked me up. Because nigga kept pumping out the bushes and shit and hit me with the machete.
Hey, Slim, that
Damn.
nigga's a crackhead.
I'm about to go back. I'm going back to the first one. Anyway, let's get to the all right, let's get to the topics. And before we get to where I think we should all get to, did y'all know that Shiny Wolf just showed me, but Fist of the North Star is getting another anime run?
Really?
Yeah,
Getting a
Fuck
remake.
yeah.
it's getting a remake.
Fuck yeah.
And then they doing English dub. I don't know if y'all care about English dub. They're doing an
Why
English
would you
dub of
mention that to me? I don't give a fuck about this language. The hell?
Damn.
It's called Hokuto no Ken. Omae wa mo
So that's
shindeiru,
true. Hokuto no Ken.
nigga.
Or Maya Womomo.
You are already dead. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Money. I just wonder how bloody it's gonna be. I hope it's as bloody as it.
It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I haven't even watched the original Fist of the North Star. Now that I
Watch
think
the
about
original
it.
shit. There you go.
No, the original shit is pure 80s goodness.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the best
That
way to
show
describe it.
is so 80s, it hurts.
I mean, it is made with in mind with
Right.
the Mad Max series. Mad Max inspired that series.
Interesting.
Hokuto Hyakuretsu no Ken. You know?
I can't wait. And the funny thing is, I was just getting items to cosplay Kenshiro for the next convention I go to, and then I ran across that article talking about the 40th anniversary coming out with a remake of the original series, kind of like what they did with
Hey, hold on,
JoJo.
time out. Pause that real quick. Who the fuck is watching Blues Clues?
What?
I think that's Dion. I think that's.
No one's watching Blue's Clues over here.
You heard Blues Clues in the back. I heard it in the background, so I think. It was
Okay, all right. Okay, it's not.
But did you
I was
find the clue?
Did you?
I was about to G check him and ask who's the helper, because if it ain't Steve or Joe,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want to hear about it.
And the Filipino dude Josh is cool.
Man, look,
He ain't Steve, but he aight.
he remind me of the Philippine dude that used to be on the Wiggles. They used to wear purple.
I remember that nigga. He's the one that stood out because he's the one that's brown.
He was the one that was always asleep.
I'm like, that's the ethnic one.
That's fucked up. Oh my god.
Right.
How's that fucked up? I saw brown, so I said brown.
No, because if you really sit and think about it, there were 3 shades of white and 1 brown person.
Nah, for real.
You had one really pale guy with black hair. You had the typical white guy with the sideburns. That was the guy in the blue.
Oh
And then
yeah, that's the nigga that they just picked out the street. I remember.
And then you had the real white dude that looked like a creepy white dude, which was the woman in the red.
Why he gotta be creepy? Thank you.
He did look creepy, didn't he?
I mean,
Exactly.
I can't answer that question. I don't know much about the Wickle.
Oh, I gotta hold the button. Okay.
That was I kind of feel after my time when it comes to kids shows.
You know who was another? I hate. You know what? I could go down the line about the weirdest people I used to see on TV, like that dude from Lazy Town.
Not him.
Right. I still don't like Lazy Town.
I never watched Lazy Town, so I can't.
Thank God.
Lazy Town's that show with the little girl with the pink hair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know who's in it because of Lil Jon, of all people. But
Wow.
One dude that died from cancer, or he died from something. He looked like Waluigi in the show.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Robbie
bro.
Rotten.
Oh my God. Hey, Father, you are a legend for knowing his name.
I told you, I'm the anointed one today, man. I feel good right now, man.
Hey, it's good to have you. It's good to have you, Kane. Because I swear to goodness, I ain't know that boy name. All I knew was Spartacus. I hated him too.
Oh yeah, Spartacus. Yeah. Bro, we the same because I hated that nigga too. It was just something about him.
It's the mustache, bro.
Bro, you want to know what? No, it wasn't even the mustache. You want to know what I don't like about him? He reminded me of like a parody version of Captain Falcon. and it pissed me off because how dare you?
Oh my God,
Captain Falcon, though.
Yes, for
Captain
some
Falcon.
reason, whenever I look at him, I think of like a bootleg Captain Falcon.
not even a good Captain Falcon, an off-brand one.
Bootleg.
Damn, nigga. So what is he, Captain Vulture or some shit?
Captain Vulture.
Well,
Or or Captain Condor?
nah, that's a motherfucker from G-Force. What's the Japanese version of that?
Oh, gotcha, man.
Yeah, gotcha, man. There's the five birds. And
Yeah.
Ken, Jun, and
I need to find that show and watch it again. That was
I
actually a
forgot
really
the
good
grumpy
anime.
The American version is called G-Force. I forgot what
Yeah.
the Japanese version is called. It's weird because I just played
It,
Capcom versus Capcom a couple days ago.
oh yeah,
no,
I
it's
watched the
called
live
Gashima.
action movie for that. It was pretty good.
I didn't know there was one. Oh shit.
It's old. It's at least like 10, like 10, maybe 9 years old.
Yeah.
Hmm. That sounds like something
I
I may
think that
want to
was
write
around the
down.
time when they made Casshern. When they
Cash
made
movie was trash. They did a movie for that. It was trash. I hate it.
But the series was all right though.
I
I
was about
saw
to say,
that
was
though.
the
Series is good.
anime good at least? Because I never watched the anime.
Oh yeah, the anime was pretty good. It had a good concept. Like robots take over the world. Robots gain human consciousness, decide they're tired of our shit, and they take over the world. And Cash Earn is the only robot or android. He's more of an android. He's the only android left that is on the human side, and he kind of fights off the Nazi robots. They're kind of like Nazis.
So
They look
basically,
like
he a coon.
yeah, but he human-ish. He a cyborg, so he's human-ish. So he's
So
like a
he's a
half and
biracial
half.
coon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it on the anime. Keep it on the anime trip. Can we all pay condolences to the great Akira Toriyama who just recently passed away?
Oh man.
Yeah,
You want to know what though?
who
I'm
wants
not
to
even
start?
sad for real. I'm not even sad about this shit for real. That man gave us a gift from God, and now it's up to us to keep the legacy motherfucking going. That's all I'm gonna say on that because that man gave his entire life to make sure us, like nigga, Dragon Ball Z is a childhood memory. You feeling what I'm saying? For a lot of people, we about to raise our kids with that shit. I think that's like the best tribute we could ever give him. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass it on, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Pass that shit the fuck on. Turn Super Saiyan for no fucking reason. Like, do something that just, gives honor and glory to the gift that he fucking gave us. And it's not just Dragon Ball Z, it's Dragon Quest. It's a whole bunch of other shit too. He done inspired, bro. Even without Toriyama, there's no Naruto, there's no Bleach, there's no Hunter x Hunter, there's no
He
Yu
you know what I'm
Hakusho.
saying? One
he
Piece,
set the
no Yu
stage
Yu
for a
Hakusho.
vast majority of
Think of
the
the fucking
stuff we weren't
children,
even talking about.
bro. Think of the children he created in the manga world. All of them are his sons.
What do you think about these salty? I ain't gonna cut no cost. It seems like there's a few salty Negroes on the internet that say, "Well, why are y'all mourning him? He ain't important. My favorite
Oh,
anime will exist regardless." I
No,
like
it
you
would
lack
it
depth.
would it would exist, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't have anywhere near the popularity it has because
yeah.
of how Mr. Toriyama's work popularized anime as a whole.
Mm.
But even more than that, it's just the influence. It's his influence. Like, bro, he was
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying.
one. Yeah, nah, but like he was the only one that like all of them consistently said I looked up to him. I studied from him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a mentor
Mm.
to these niggas.
Oh, we talk about the GOAT.
Even the Sonic the Hedgehog creator came out and said a lot of his inspiration from certain things from Sonic the Hedgehog came from Dragon Ball.
Nigga,
No
supersonic.
shit.
And the
I
seven
was
and the
saying,
seven
no
Chaos
shit.
Emeralds too. The 7 Dragon Balls, 7 Chaos Emeralds.
7 Chaos Emeralds, like, bruh.
The
Hell,
magical MacGuffin that
even
pretty much saves them from
Nintendo,
all their troubles.
even Nintendo took an inspiration from that.
Yeah.
You know they
Are
did.
you
Dragon
familiar?
Quest.
Not only that, are you familiar with the game called Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars?
Yes.
Yeah. 7 stars. Yeah.
We talk about the GOAT.
The 7 sages and the 7 emblems from Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, man. My
I
childhood is
feel
falling
to
apart.
answer your question, class. I feel like there's always that one that you just want to be the when everybody's doing this, he's doing that, and it like he wants everyone to know that he's doing that, and it's just like no one cares. It's just like you
Mm.
want attention. It's just like that big fat ass colorful motherfucker that was talking about he made Mr. Pope.
What, the CDC or whatever the fuck? Or
It's
is
like
it something else?
it's a company where they make things politically correct for games. They sweep through a game script and the character designs and everything and make it politically correct.
Isn't
That
that
guy
Oh,
that
so they pussify it.
they crucified, and that guy that was saying that about Kira Toriyama, he works for them, and now people are all up on their ass. At first, people was kind of like, it's whatever. I don't care about this in games. I don't care about progressiveness in games. But then when he said that about Kira Toriyama, they was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't
something
right.
ain't right?
We about to get on your ass, and now they got a list of all the games that are on Steam that is combed through by Sweet Baby, and they like people like boycotting them.
Ooh.
That's fucked
I was
up.
like, y'all chose the wrong thing to talk shit about at this particular time.
That's fucked up.
That's what happens when you try to be unique. I
You
hate.
can't
I
have.
tell them, I just want to be unique. If you ain't like them, just go be silent somewhere.
Right, right. Like
Like,
if someone died that was in like the Ranma and the Inuyasha guy died, I'm not the biggest Inuyasha fan, but if he dies, I'll give him his props.
All the girls that
Regardless,
love
and move on.
Sesshomaru is gonna be crying though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen because I was more of like a Rama fan. They like the same guy who did Inuyasha did Rama. No, the same woman. My bad. Same woman that did
Mm.
Inuyasha did Rama. And I used to watch Rama
Shit,
like
that's one
religiously.
of my favorite movies.
I
Hmm?
know about Ramna. I've never seen it though.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Same.
a
Yeah. Well, Shining Wolf he's the reason why I know Rama because he used to show it to me. Uh, so I know.
Ray, did you start over?
Yes, I did.
Are you trying to get to the next level and be younger?
Nah, I done got motherfucking done it. I don't remap my controls, so I'm just trying to play with this remap control. So I kind of like blew through the beginning of it, and then I get to this motherfucker. That was, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
but I was just saying I was just give her props and keep it moving, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of their work. But you ain't gotta be to have decency.
Right.
People
Oh
trying to
yeah.
get attention
But
too
what
hard.
about since we on this topic about Sweet Baby, and Shana, well, I meant to ask you, what is the reason? Did people even ask for this? Let's just say that for
Some people did, but they're a small minority of people. Most gamers are like don't give a shit either way like that. But I do. I give a shit because it limits on what can be in the game, what concepts and ideas can be in the game. And as a artist, connoisseur, I'm not really for like that kind of censorship to be a standard because they making it the standard. They're deep inside the industry, and not just inside of video games, but inside of comics, movies, and like all around cultural stuff. So, and their roots are deep. Their roots are real deep. There's multiple companies. It's not just Sweet Baby. It's several companies that's like causing it. That's why with every movie you get a girl, you get a gender swap and a girl boss and all these different like weird tropes that they put in these movies nowadays. It's all systematic. It's not like coincidental. Like having diversity isn't a problem, but when you make it like a must for every single show, that's kind of whack. It's forced.
I mean, that's something we spoke about before. You know, certain programs have been like oversaturated with like the LGBT whatever and things of that nature. Like we've spoken on that before.
Hmm. But yeah, but that's pretty much what they do. And some people ask for it, but I think it's good to have diversity. But when you like overdoing anything, it's bad. It's good to have balance and stuff.
I just my own thing is why are we appealing to people that's not going to play the game or watch the movies in the first place?
Mm.
That's been my whole thing. It's just like I feel
Because they
like
keep
when you do this, you're appealing to people that never really wasn't going to that was probably either A, never interested in the first place, or B, never probably is not going to even watch it or play the game that has been diversified. You should probably just look at it and just say, "Oh, that's good," have the little claps and then go on with this shit. So that's my thing. It's just like it seems like everybody's catered to people that is just not even in the community or the culture, and they just like giving it 2 cents. That's
that's where the money at.
That's not where the money at because
that's where the money at, man. I'm not
But-
thinking about that. I'm thinking about this money.
What money? What money? They've been going, bro.
They've been going, yeah. Like, but even if you do add the diversity stuff, you still have to make the script good. They're hiring people who aren't even they don't even have the credentials to write this type of stuff. Like the next Star Wars movie is made by a Islamic Middle Eastern woman who only has a history in making documentaries. She has no sci-fi history. She has no action movie history. So why is she making a sci-fi action movie?
Yeah, man, I want to try something new,
Yeah, but you don't put that on the franchise that's already kind of struggling in the first place.
Or a franchise that's everybody's known for. Like,
yeah, but I'm trying
to
make this money.
Right, get your feet wet with something new, not not something that's already established. And like I said, is pretty much on the verge of coming to a close because.
Yo, father, that's like we having a new season of Pose and the director's a MAGA Trump support.
Oh, that would have been the funniest fucking season of TV I would have seen in my life.
Oh my god,
that shit would have been funny.
No, see, in a situation like that, he wouldn't even be allowed to stay on the project because of how loud of an outcry it would be once it became public knowledge that he was a Trump supporter.
It don't matter.
I'm sorry. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, that's what people say that when we cry about Akira Toriyama. They say, "Oh, he just made fiction. Why are y'all tripping?"
It could be their own thing. I said, okay. Yeah, I was like, ow. And I'm like, okay, I want Pose to be done by a MAGA Trump supporter.
Now they about to jump you for that one.
I don't care. I'll go double down. It's going to be co-directed by a Nigerian. So.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
You are disrespectful.
I love Pose, by the way. I just want people to know.
That show is
Okay,
amazing.
but there's a.
I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. It seems dangerous.
Oh my god. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
saying,
you,
fucking
Mr.
thank you.
Toriyama.
That's all I can
It's like, bruh, like nigga, I live my life a certain way because of you.
because of you.
Oh, did y'all see people parade in the streets in his memory?
Yeah, and like the Southern American countries, not Mexico, bruh.
Hmm.
He's a god in Mexico.
A lot of anime are actually pretty popular in Mexico. I don't know if you ever heard of Knights of the Zodiac or Saint Seiya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
Saint
yeah,
Seiya.
I've seen both of those. Those are big here in the states.
Not as much as it isn't. Not as much as it is in other parts of the world.
Yeah, because in other parts of the world, those shows were very cheap to like air.
Yeah,
Very, very cheap.
people in America are more fans of Ronin Warriors, which is very similar to Saint Seiya.
I like Roman. I like Roman. I was about to say Roman.
All of them are all of those kind of fall in the same vein. Not to the Zodiac, Saint Seiya, and Running Warriors.
Hmm. It's like Henshin, the little transformation Power Ranger esque type of shows, anime shows.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Man, the greatest
Shit, you
story
could
ever
throw Sailor
told.
Moon in that category.
Greatest story ever told, man.
like he up there, Tori, I'm up there with Stan Lee.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh.
greatest story ever told, man. And it's still being told. It's been told since before it even made it to America. What show? What show do you know that when I tell you everybody was waiting for the next episode? 30 minutes of your life meant everything. Who, where were you when Goku finally turned Super Saiyan? Where were you at? Huh?
Glued to that TV.
Where were you?
Hey, the nigga turned gold. I lost my mind.
Yo,
He,
there's
he
one
turned.
thing. There's a few things I remember in my life because I can remember being there. That's Goku turning Super Saiyan, Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2, Stone Cold Steve Austin going in the ring and beating up the invasion all by himself.
All by himself.
All by like I remember like being a kid and being hyped as fuck watching that. They were coming up. It's awesome with that pool cue. You know,
You know what? Dragon Ball Z kind of reminds me of like an animated wrestling.
oh yeah,
Nigga, they jacked
Yes,
as
absolutely.
fuck. All of them can talk shit. Of course it was wrestling.
especially
Everybody had their own signature moves and shit.
especially my man Raccoon. It rhymes with do.
The dildo, come on, bro. The Ginyu Force,
they had their they had
That
their
was
little
D-Generation X
performance thing
forever.
going on before they fight, just like a
literally
wrestler.
DX.
Ginyu Force was literally DX.
No
The fuck?
motherfuckers. Oh man, they gotta love it. I
Man,
also said this before we go to. I was like, if there was like a Mount Rushmore of animation, I said cartoons, but I'm gonna just say animation. I said like the Mount Rushmore would be like Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Homer
Goku.
Simpson, and
Goku.
if we're counting anime, if we're
Goku.
counting anime, I said Goku. But if we're
Goku.
not counting anime, I said SpongeBob. What do y'all think?
Goku.
Mm.
Because it's just that that Mount Rushmore is like everybody's recognizable. Like if you may not even seen
I
these
kind of want
characters,
to think
but if you
strictly
saw
anime for that one.
if you saw a picture of a symbol, like people recognize that. So I said Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Homer Simpson. If we're not adding anime in there, I'm gonna say SpongeBob. But if we are adding anime, I'm saying Goku. What do y'all think?
I agree.
I
Yeah.
would. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I will take Homer Simpson down.
Yeah,
And
maybe. Like
I
when
will.
you talk about
I'm gonna
cartoons, as
be
far as
honest,
people in the West would recognize, I think Homer Simpson is somebody that they will recognize.
but I also think
Definitely.
I think if we gonna put somebody in that category, I think I'm gonna put Peter Griffin up there over Homer Simpson as far as recognizable.
Nah, you
Uh-uh.
wildin'. You
I
wildin'.
disagree.
Oh.
You
I get where
wildin'.
you're coming from,
Recognizable.
but
We're talking about recognizable.
reckon,
Like,
like I think Homer Simpson. I think Peter Griffin missed a generation because, like, as far as people that are still alive, like for example, my mom would recognize Homer Simpson before she recognized a Peter Griffin. I think most. I don't know, but like, do you think that younger people, or people that's younger than us, will recognize Homer Simpson though?
that's the
Yes,
question.
people still
I
fuck with
don't
the
think so.
Simpsons. There's young folks that still
No,
fuck with the Simpsons.
no,
Yes.
Yeah,
no.
Simpsons is still on to this day. That's what I'm saying.
It is. It is. But I think the younger generation, like they cater to the Family Guy more than they cater to the Simpsons. Simpson is, like
But
Bruh.
but the Simpsons has always found ways to keep the comedy going.
I mean, yeah, we know that. I'm
So
just I'm just saying,
But
like,
but
if we
but
talking
his
about
Family Guy still going on though. That's my question.
yes,
No, it stopped.
yeah,
It stopped
it did.
because of the
No, it
writer's
didn't.
strike.
Wait, it didn't?
It did because of the writer's strike. I don't know if he's going back, but he said he's going to stop.
I'm pretty
making
sure it's coming back. It should come back.
He said he would stop making them because of the writer's strike. He's doing like Ted on Peacock right now.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Fowler. But I could be wrong. But the last time I checked, he was like, "I'm not." You like Stephen Fowler because of the writer's strike. He said, "I'm not doing no more Family Guy episodes or some shit like that." But like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know.
who knows, but I don't know. That's a
Because
debate.
and I know I said Homer Simpson. I used to say Fred Flintstone because the
Nah,
Flintstones was
Now,
everywhere.
I'll put Tom and Jerry over
Yeah,
Flintstones.
Tom and Jerry was one of my
yeah, Tom and Jerry over Flintstones because Flintstones is kind of outdated. Like you got to be very much into cartoons and
Yeah, that's like the Yogi
at
Bear type.
least
I put them in
40.
like Yogi
yeah.
Bear,
Hanna Barbera.
Jetsons.
Hanna
Oh no,
Barbera.
Hanna Barbera
Yeah,
era. Hanna Barbera
That's
era.
Yeah.
it's
the Hanna
only because
Barbera
of the
era, and
it's
if you talk to a bunch of people that's underneath 20, that's underneath 30 about Hanna Barbera cartoons, a lot of people ain't gonna know who the hell they are. You talk
but
about
it's
some
only
quick draw McGraw, they're gonna be like, who the hell is that?
but
But
it's
see,
only
what's been
because of
happening
some of the
though?
movies.
What's been happening though? Even though some of them haven't necessarily been good, a lot of those old shows have been getting all kinds of remakes and whatnot. They've found ways to, and I repeat, it hasn't necessarily been good, but they keep finding ways to revamp Scooby Doo.
No,
I
yeah,
hate that.
Scooby Doo ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah,
I
Scooby
hate
Doo.
The,
Scooby Doo got
the,
another revamp. It's called Guess Who Scooby Doo. They just put celebrities on there. I just
I
think over
Scooby
never
Doo
Chris
keep
Paul.
on getting cute.
Chris
Scooby Doo
Chris
keep
Paul
getting,
of all
man.
people was on Scooby Doo.
who?
I'm
Chris
so over
Paul.
Oh shit!
I'm I'm so
Scooby
over
Doo's like Ninja Turtles. It never goes anywhere
Huh.
for too long.
I'm so over Scooby Doo. Like, I'm sorry. That's one of those. Please let it die. But it's no more mysteries, man. It's too it's too much technology for anybody to be hiding. Mr. Jenkins been dead.
Nah,
Oh man,
you'll be amazed.
Old man Jenkins, man. They've been chasing old man Jenkins for like 10 seasons, man. This nigga's a menace. I don't hear people talking about him as being like a super villain, bro. Because he
it's,
been like
it's
fucking with
either
like,
it's either him or Red Herring.
oh man, like
Because
red herring, bro. What
that
the
nigga
fuck,
Fred was
man?
always blaming Red Herring for shit.
Bro, like come on, bro. Like I'm sick of that. I personally tired of Scooby Doo. Let it die.
He said, "Let it."
Let it die.
Let it die, please.
But apparently, it's got to be successful to some degree because they keep on coming out with new versions of it.
They had like 5 different WWE jobs.
What it do? What it do? Scooby Doo. That's the next one.
What it what
So
it
what
do?
it do, Scooby Doo?
What it do, Scooby?
All I'm
That's the
saying is
main.
Vince
That's the main.
McMahon would be the perfect Scooby Doo villain.
Man, what?
You know what?
What?
Technically, he was in one of them with the
Yeah, he
Scooby
was the
WWE.
WWE Network. I remember.
I hate it.
You know what old cartoon I wish had survived to this day? Popeye.
What?
I wish Popeye was more relevant today.
Popeye was supposed to have a movie, if I was correct, right?
It's supposed to be like a CG movie, computer graphics movie. Like,
'Cause I remember the live action one.
Yeah, with
with
Robin
Robin
Williams.
Williams.
Uh-huh.
I am what I am. That's all that I am.
I want Popeye in a fighting game. I don't care.
Play Mugen.
I know, but because
Oh,
of
that
Mugen,
Mugen
I
Popeye.
want
That
him
Mugen
to
Popeye
fight.
was no joke.
Because of Mugen, I want him in a fighting game.
Nah,
I want to see. You know what? Popeye the Sailor would probably be perfect for like Brawlhalla or some shit.
nah.
Yeah, he would be.
Just make a smash with all the old cartoons. Put them in fucking multi.
They
What?
tried. Isn't that what multiverse is?
Oh,
Yeah,
Or
but that's
what's the
WB.
one with
Yeah,
the
that's
Warner Brothers
WB though.
characters?
That's
Yeah,
Warner Brothers.
Nah, man. Nah, bro, you gotta understand. We need a game with number one from Kids Next Door. Like,
oh, that's what Multiverse is. You know, Multiverse got some Cartoon Network
So
people in it.
you
Hold
you
on,
want a
is
Cartoon
Kids
Network
Next Door Warner Brothers though?
fighting game is what you're saying?
I want a retro cartoon.
Oh, you want some Hanna-Barbera people?
I want
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera. I want Popeye.
Some
I
Tex
want them
Avery.
to find a way to put Betty Boop in there somehow.
Make it like
Somewhere.
Jump Force.
Make up some moves for her.
Right? My fucking
Did you
nah.
just say make it
I can
like
see me
Jump Force?
now just tearing shit up as Elroy Jetson.
I'm maining Yogi
Put
Bear.
Felix the cat. Put Felix the cat in there.
Felix
Feeling.
the cat.
Nah, hold on.
Felix
We
the
gotta
cat.
include some villains.
He's got the
We gotta
cat.
include
Pull
some
out
villains.
any weapon.
We gotta include some villains too.
Oh, Dick Dastardly.
Talking about some radio.
Jackson and Murray.
Dick
Nah, we should
Dastardly
have one for
Muncie.
black sitcom characters.
Black
Mhm.
sitcom characters.
And I want Uncle Phil to be a grappler.
have a.
What is up with you and Uncle Phil?
Nah.
Uncle Phil gonna be a grappler.
Of course.
Imagine him squaring up with James from Good Time.
He will have some dynamite for you.
How come you don't love me no more, man?
And I want Fat Albert to be a special guest.
It's fine.
Fat Albert as a DLC character.
Hey, who throwing these hands today?
Or you could just pull Bill Cosby and have him lose.
And yo, if they have a move where Bill Cosby put you to sleep,
We popping pills today.
I'm pausing the game and I'm taking outside.
No. That's one of his grappling moves. He puts you on a sleeper hole.
Oh,
As long as his projectile is Quaaludes, I'm good.
hey, cuz.
No, he throw footsteps at niggas.
Hey, where is celebrity deathmatch when we need
Oh
it?
my god.
Celebrity deathmatch. Did they have a game once before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
for
game
the PS1.
That game is
It's
terrible.
fucking terrible.
That
It
game
was horrible.
was terrible.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman shooting jump shots. I said, yeah, this shit is over with.
Dennis Rodman can actually shoot threes.
Right, come on, man.
Look at some highlights. I will show you some highlights. Dennis Rodman can actually shoot. But
You only say that because
okay.
Chicago Bulls.
I'm not saying that because I'm a Bulls fan. I can actually show you highlights of him shooting threes. It's just that he was just known for grabbing rebounds. But before we get off topic, because I know he's gonna get off topic on that. Let's go with a little do you care? Do you care that the guy that played Miles Morales as Spider-Man across the universe, he felt like he got snubbed at the Oscars? Do y'all care about that?
No.
No, not really. Because I do care to talk about it a little bit though, because he feels snubbed because the Hayao Miyazaki movie, that new one that came out.
You're not beating the Miyazaki film.
You're not beating the Miyazaki film.
That's what Raymond said.
Actually make fucking movies.
That's why I was like, Raymond, I was like, oh, you think Spider-Man? You don't think Spider-Man will make it over a Miyazaki film? And he was like, no.
Hell fucking no.
You know how legendary. How legendary Miyazaki is, and like
he award-winning animator, movie animator.
You're not beating no Miyazaki film. I'm biased, but Mario movie was my movie of the year. But I knew it wasn't going to win no damn Academy Award.
But
Right.
I went to the movie theater to see that film,
I did
and
too.
I don't. That's on the Miyazaki movie,
Oh,
and
Oh,
I don't
I
think
thought
that
Mario would
was
have
his
done a good
best.
job.
I don't think that was his best movie at all.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told people about Simone Biles. I watched Simone Biles perform once, and it wasn't her best performance, and yet they were still giving her tens and all that other stuff. On her worst day,
She's better than
nobody
everybody.
fucking with it. It's the same way I feel about Miyazaki's when it comes to may not be his best film.
But he's still getting W's.
Yes.
He still like I know by name he probably gonna win, but if I'm being honest, I feel like the Spider-Verse movie was a better movie than that
Into the
movie
Spider-Verse is a
was.
great movie. I am not knocking
I
you on that.
still have to
I
watch
still
it.
need to watch the sequel.
It's a great movie. It's just the fact that I don't know. I think a lot of because I think it's still like old heads watching it, and they'll prefer the more traditional looking animated movies like the Miyazaki films and some shit like that. That's another reason why I say that. I feel like it's gonna be more or less based on that. And
Name recognition.
yeah, name recognition and that
I'm
Into the Spider-Verse is very abstract. I feel like
Yeah, it is.
if you are
all
an
for the
art,
new,
if
all these different styles of animation though. Like I'm down to see the creativity.
no, there's nothing wrong with the creativity. It's just that once again, you're not fucking with a Miyazaki film.
Yeah,
That was my
that
point.
actually made more money than a lot of live action films of last year.
It's like I don't need to bring her up, but it's like if Beyonce's nominated for a Grammy, I'm pretty sure she's taking something home.
I'm leaving with something.
Yeah, I was about to quote Denzel. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving it.
And I kind of think people getting tired of multiverse stuff too. Not multiverse, but yeah, like multiverse movies. I think they're getting tired of that.
Multiverse movies or superhero fatigue?
It's not superhero fatigue. I don't think. I don't really think it's
I
superhero
think it's
fatigue.
both. I think it's both.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but mostly the multiverse stuff, the lack of creativity with the storylines.
Right. What was your question?
Material left into the chat. What up, B?
I've been here for a long time.
Yeah, like she been there
Was
for a
your phone
minute.
muted or something?
No, I was just listening. I didn't even know what
Yeah, she
stage
just
I was in. I was so confused, and I was just like, it was never in this. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna let y'all go because I don't even know what the topic was. And then we moved over to a new thing, and I'm still kind of lost. I don't know.
I said Oscar snub. One of the snubs was fucking Oppenheimer. No, Barbie felt like it was snubbed by Oppenheimer, but
Nah.
She'll be all right.
she'd be all right. A lot of and another one was the Into the Spider-Verse being snubbed by the Miyazaki film. So, but the main voice character of Into the Spider-Verse that played Miles Morales, he felt like that they got snubbed. So I was like, do you feel like that it got snubbed?
Wait, how long ago was Miles Morales? I felt like that movie was like almost
That
2
movie
years.
came out
No,
last
it
year.
was a sequel last year.
It was a sequel last year. It came out a month after Mario, I think.
Oh, I didn't know it was a sequel. I remember it just being one movie that played on probably television, I think.
No,
They both came out. They both came out in theaters, but the second one came out last year, and the Miyazaki film came out to like the end of the last year, to the last
What is the
quarter.
Miyazaki film?
Was it Heroes and Heroes and Heroes or some shit like that?
Wow, that seemed like a lot of movies came out. And I don't even remember going to the movie theater twice last year. So
I look at it.
like the Oppenheimer, I don't even remember a trailer for that.
Oh, The Boy and the Heron. That's what it was called. The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, I thought the movie was okay. It was entertaining, but I didn't really get the plot really. What the well, not the plot, but usually Miyazaki films have like a message,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get the message. Maybe I gotta watch it twice.
This was in
Maybe we need to
theaters.
watch it together.
Was this in theaters? The Boy and the Heron
Yeah, The Boy and the Heron. That was the one that came out.
in theater.
Yeah, it came out in theaters.
Yep.
Miyazaki movies come out in theaters all the time.
Miyazaki's that dude. Yo.
He's that dude.
It feels
Yeah.
like last year so many movies. Well, last year it felt like a lot of anime movies played in theater. After what's that?
Wasn't that Dragon Ball Superhero came out then too
No,
last year?
Dragon Ball Superhero.
no. What was the first? The train.
Mugen
Demon
Train.
Slayer.
The Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, it's like after Demon Slayer, it seemed like every movie just started coming. All anime started coming out in movie theaters.
Dragon Ball Z has been doing the movie stuff like the One
Yeah,
Piece
but
as well.
Dragon Ball Z has been around since kids was kids.
They've been
There was
around
also
since
One
we
Piece.
were
One Piece
born.
has some stuff.
They've
Yeah,
been
One
around
Piece
since
was
before
out,
we was
but
born.
I know, so that's different. That's like expected. That's like that has
There was
lived.
also that Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
That came out in theaters too.
Yeah, Zero. Yeah, that came out in theaters.
Anime just getting more popular in general, so they about to just be pushing
That's why
out
they're
Well,
making
movies.
so many
I think
adaptations now.
because
That's
the
like
kids who
that's
watched
like
it
us
back
talking about
then,
Sailor Moon. Like those are stuff that you be like, oh okay, like it's like normal to see it in movies or see it in theaters and like because those are things you watch when you was a kid. That's like something that
that's why I was just
is
saying
expected.
It has a
like
built-in fan base.
Mm.
yeah, I'm about to
Like
say the stuff we've been watching it since we were kids. Like we're the consumers. We're the ones
Uh,
who can pay for it. We watching it back then. We can pay for the big ass movie now because we sat around the TV waiting for episodes.
Right.
And so Barbie feels like they got slighted by anime.
no,
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
No,
Oppenheimer is about the guy who made the nuclear bomb, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the atomic bomb for World War
The
II.
atomic bomb. Yeah.
Nigga, what? How the fuck do you
And that
what?
movie is almost 3 hours, I believe.
yeah,
That's
and
why I
that's
never even seen the commercial for that movie.
Well, it
and
was
you don't see.
everywhere. That's
Yeah, it was
interesting.
everywhere, but you don't really see commercials for movies no more like you used to.
Yeah, you really don't.
You
But
They
gotta
now
was
stop.
not
You
commercial
gotta be
for
glued to the
Oppenheimer. Wait a
internet to
minute.
really see them like that.
I saw all kinds of advertising for Oppenheimer.
Definitely.
Oppenheimer. But Barbie wasn't like high art though, so I'm like Oppenheimer. I ain't see Oppenheimer, so I can't say that much about it. But I don't know, Barbie.
the
I'll,
reason
I'll take a movie about a historical event over a movie about a doll. I'm sorry, but
First,
you know,
But the
first off,
Barbie
About
movie
a
was
Gucci Man.
doll,
pretty lit from what I heard.
about a doll and the patriarchy. That's
Yeah,
what the movie was about.
first off,
I
Gucci
saw
Man made a mixtape called Wappenheimer, so I knew that
Oppenheimer.
wait, what?
What?
Gucci Man had a goo wop, called the goo
Yeah,
wop. Had
bro.
a
Gucci
mixtape
Man a
called
genius,
Wappenheimer.
okay?
I knew that Oppenheimer was going to win
Right,
the Oscar because
right,
Gucci Man
Because Gucci
did a
Man
movie.
right,
endorsed Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
right, right.
Honestly, Gucci Man the national treasure.
Fine.
Barbie made that
Right.
money though.
Yeah, it
It
did.
really did.
that was
I
confusing me.
mean, it's a kids movie. Everyone's gonna take their daughters to see fucking Barbie, of course.
Hey,
That's
the
a
Mario.
given.
Hey, so I just found out the Mario movie didn't get nominated at all, and that thing got garnered
It should at
billions.
least got song of the year because that Peaches joint was stuck in people's
It
head
wasn't
for a
even
minute.
It wasn't even that wasn't even nominated. The
Peaches.
That's a
Peaches
but see, shit like that is why I don't fuck with the Oscars. Because what?
Yeah, and then
I
not to
can see what
mention they had a lot of remixes of the old Mario songs, like a lot of modern, more instrumental takes
I
on those
really
Mario
don't.
songs within
I
the
I
Yeah,
movie.
but
I
they were doing remixes and or adaptations of not just Mario but video game songs for the longest time. I don't see that being
I
a
I
standout thing anywhere.
I really hate that piece.
I could
I,
see why Barbie felt some type of way.
Yeah, she's a white woman. Entitlement.
I don't hear that.
Boom.
It's
right there, that was perfect. That
it's
was
because they
perfect.
feel like because they won so many other awards, and so in their mind, they assume well we grossed in the most amount, so we should win everything.
It's just ironic how that movie was about patriarchy and them niggas lost to the patriarchy, literally.
And then Ken won the award. Ken won the award.
Yeah, and
That's
then Ken won the
hilarious.
award.
That's irony. That's irony right there.
Gotta
That's
gotta gotta love Ken. Gotta love
So
Ken.
But he
the
was the
movie
most
did the
charismatic
exact
and
opposite of what
interesting
it was
character in the
trying to
movie.
do, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It did
Ken,
the
Ken was.
exact opposite of what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, Ken was the most charismatic character in that whole movie, though. Charismatic and interesting. He had like a arc. So
Well,
it is what it
did
is.
he have a time
And
skip?
all
Hmm?
and all Barbie had to do was just sit
I
there
got
and
that.
be mediocre.
Oh, they came out the same time. That's so weird.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they came
Oppenheimer.
out the
Yeah,
same time.
Like
So,
like same weekend and everything.
the same weekend, they were literally competing head to head.
Yeah, and Barbie outnumbered them double. I guess they have a little beef. I don't blame them.
but Barbie got that name recognition though,
Yeah, definitely.
because Barbie's like Dragon Ball, and what else? What else would Barbie be like?
Well, Barbie was also in
Like
airplane.
Ghostbusters or some shit.
Um,
Bigger
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Ghostbusters.
they were playing on like they're playing all over the place. They had Barbie playing all over the place, not just in movie theaters, but they was playing everywhere.
I was on a cruise and they was playing that joint in their little theater room.
Exactly. So let's be honest. Barbie was definitely going to do those numbers because they had everybody supporting it and putting in adding the extra numbers in there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't shocked that Barbie was going to
Oh no,
be.
Barbie's a big household name. Big household name.
I still ain't finished it from the. I'm still on halfway point, so I have not finished it. I started it on a flight and never finished. I didn't even finish it on the flight because it was just
Yeah,
that boring.
yeah. Me and my girlfriend watched it. She said she didn't like it. She said she thought it was okay, just okay.
It was boring. It felt so long. I was like, bruh, how can you
What,
still be
Barbie?
Like
doing this?
like the beginning was nice, but then when they went to the real world, it got like kind of like, okay, what are we
I
doing
never
here?
made it to the real world.
Oh,
I made
spoiler.
it to them having a party at Barbie's house. I was like,
And
bro,
then
this
Barbie
is
was
a
like, I'm
garbage
thinking about
movie.
death.
I'm sorry for the spoilers, everybody. These niggas inconsiderate.
It's not inconsiderate. We didn't
I
spoil
mean,
anything.
That's at
Nah,
the beginning.
that's
That's in
my
the
running
trailers
joke.
though.
Yeah, that's my running joke.
Exactly.
Any scene is a spoiler. I don't care if
You're
they're talking
right.
about the hair on Barbie's head. It's a spoiler.
It's a
Well, it
Keep
was
spoiler.
on the
quiet.
trailer.
Yeah, a spoiler.
And to be honest, the trailer is probably the best. If the trailer is normally the best part of the whole movie.
The
Yeah,
trailer be
because they be
spoiling
spoiling.
everything.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
trailers be showing you everything.
Everything.
All
It
the
did
best
that
parts
for
of the movie.
Hunger Games.
they don't know how to properly make a trailer.
No one does. First off, you
Man,
need a big
we
talking
gonna show
voice
Well,
guy.
it's
you
not, they don't know. They know how to make a trailer. The problem is they don't know how to make a good movie.
everything. No, they don't.
That's very true.
Eh,
That's very true.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
They
it's
the
hard
don't.
to
That's
make
the
a
trailer
good
is
biggest
the
movie
problem.
best
and
These
part of
make
the
a good
people
movie,
don't
movie.
know how
and
to
you
make
go
it.
to the movie and the movie is trash, clearly they ain't made a good movie.
To be honest though, like
What?
the Barbie movie had good set pieces and stuff. Like the background art and the scenery was great. But that movie as a whole, it was just all right. It was just all right. I think people was caught up more so in the empowerment messages than anything.
But that's not Barbie. First of all, nothing about Barbie screams empowerment.
Yeah, I would say so. She's pretty. Now say whatever you want, but being pretty grants you a lot of benefits in society, be it man or woman.
So
She,
when you see somebody and be like, "Oh, she's a Barbie," you think to yourself, "Oh, that's like the next president, right?"
next president. I don't. That's not the end all be
No,
all. End all be
Barbie
all is
cool.
having social influence, which a lot of pretty people can have if they play their cards even remotely right. And she's a career woman. Barbie is a career woman who has done everything. How many of us could say we've had our hands in almost every trade or career like that? Not a lot of people. And Barbie's been a
Mario,
president too.
Mario
Barbie's been a
can.
president too.
Yeah, she has been the president.
So
She's right.
that's empowering. You can't just look at somebody's looks and then make a judgment call off of that alone. You gotta look further than that.
I can.
She's right.
Well,
When
you
you
shouldn't.
when you
I don't know.
call
Sometimes you
somebody
just look at a
Barbie,
motherfucker and just.
That's just you
Nah,
being a
that's
nigga,
bullshit.
Dion.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
can't do that.
relevant.
I was
Yeah,
about to
nah.
say, Dion pulled a Riley. I will.
I
Yeah,
will.
you literally are Riley from the fucking Boondocks.
Yeah,
I
I
will.
can.
That nigga look like a bitch.
But why do I have to apologize? I saw gay, so I said gay. That ain't bullying. That's an astute observation.
But he is forever a goat for that.
I
Nigga,
mean,
laws in the universe change, and
he,
nobody
he,
told me
he
niggas
wasn't
had to
wrong.
apologize for being right.
Mrs.
Yeah, I
Dubois,
know we wasn't
That
wrong,
was the whole
Dion.
point of that rant. I'm not wrong.
Mrs. Dubois, why does your peas cobbler look like throw up with peas in it?
Oh God,
I
I eat
don't
a
want to eat Mr.
section this
Dubois
again.
nasty ass peach
Oh
cobbler.
shit.
He said, no, that's disgusting.
The thing
Man,
about
no, kids are
the
taking
thing
ass
about
whooping over eating now.
Barbie's like Mickey Mouse. They put Mickey Mouse in any position they want him to fit whatever story they're trying to tell. Barbie's pretty much the same thing. Barbie will be put in any situation
Oh
in
hell
any
yeah!
career. In any career, they'll make a fucking martial arts Barbie and have her doing Street Fighter shit if they wanted to. She's a avatar character. She don't really have her own personality, really. She does whatever they want her to do to fit the
Mascot.
theme of the toy.
Yeah, she's like
regardless
mascot
of
territory.
how they want to just diversify Barbie, make her look like this, make her look like that, put her here, put her there, make her black, make her white,
Asian, whatever. Yeah, pretty much.
whatever. At the end of the
Shoot.
day, when you say, "Oh," I don't think anyone feels like it's a compliment to say, "Oh, you're such a Barbie." It's like calling somebody a blonde. You're such a blonde. The stigma is you're kind of slow. When somebody says,
I
"Oh, you're
guess.
such a blonde," they think to yourself,
I,
"Oh, that's like saying you're kind of slow," because they always see blondes as ditzy and slow and
pe-
stuff like that. And
I
then
mean,
for
to be
people.
fair, a lot of them do be actually ditzy and slow. To
I
be
yeah,
was,
fair,
yeah,
people
I'm
be like,
sorry.
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, she's pretty.
I've
Oh,
never met a
A lot.
pretty,"
slow.
but
I
I
have
don't
noticed that a
think
lot of really pretty people don't have to have certain character developments that people who aren't so attractive have.
How do you,
Sometimes, not all the time.
yo B? How do you explain Nicki Minaj and the Barb's?
they're the
Do
bar
they need? Do they?
I'm
Does
saying,
that
thank you,
deserve an
material life.
explanation?
I'm saying,
Be careful.
because they're bar.
Be careful with that
bruh.
though. You know they attack.
I'm confused.
No, if you saying it like those people, like if you someone call you a Barbie, they slow. Then like Nicki Minaj's whole movement is called the Barb's.
Yeah, but first of all, y'all trying to make it seem like the stigmatization of a Barbie is supposed to be somebody beyond educated, like a congresswoman. Like, yeah, I understand they're trying to diversify, but regardless of what, when you think of Barbies, you think of somebody that's just pretty. That's it. Like they don't have no brain thought for their
I mean, that
stuff.
might be what people think of, but I'm just saying the concept since like Barbie
Yeah,
has long
I
since been diversified. Like that's like the theme
That's
of
all she
Barbie.
did was diversify. That was it. But when with the Barbie movie, they tried to make Barbie movie something that it really isn't. Like you can't be bringing big life situations that's happening on, or like black and white drama and all this other stuff that's like going on in the real natural world into Barbie. These are kids. Like they don't care
True.
about the extra little stuff y'all
Talking about
talking about Barbie.
stretch marks and body image and all that other stuff.
Yeah, like
Kids rarely have that, except for the kid that eats too many Twinkies.
yeah, but I'm
Hey,
saying Barbie
Twinkies
is
are
There's
good.
no such there's no such thing as too many Twinkies,
yeah, but
nigga.
I'm like
I
y'all
mean,
bring
there's
it.
a such thing
Barbie
as
is
too
supposed to
many.
be something that's fun, something that's pretty, and it's like a girl that's trying to maneuver or figure out the world. Y'all
Mhm.
like bringing Barbie into politics. Like the girl should be at the White House at this
But
point, and
oh,
Barbie is
Barbie is
not definitely
political.
Ken. Ken is just a nice body. He's a nice person to be around. He loves Barbie. That's it. Like ain't no guy trying to become a Ken.
Right, right. That's what
Uh,
that's what the movie was
yeah.
kind of touching on,
I'm talking about a
cause
real
Ken was
man. I'm
kind of
not
just like
talking
a
about no feminine man or anything like that. I don't care how you want to just diversify the character, make them spin off to be something that we're gonna create a muscle Ken, this and that. Like, but when you look at the origination of Ken, he wasn't like you didn't see Ken and be like, oh, I want to be a Ken as a manly man. You didn't say, oh, I want to be Ken.
Nah, he was like Stedman to Oprah.
Yeah, like
I
he
mean,
just
Ken wasn't really sold to men, so it was really sold to the women.
yeah,
yeah.
Women
He's like
as an
tuxedo. Ken is like
accessory,
tuxedo mask. He
as an
like
accessory, as an
he don't have his
accessory. Now, if
he
you
don't have
say
his own
GI
goals and stuff.
Joe, yeah, everybody wanted to be GI Joe or Stretch Armstrong or some shit like that.
yeah, like people probably wanted to be Popeyes because he was strong, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna be strong, like. But I'm like, there's certain characters, like, regardless of how you try to pretend that they are, they're just not that. And Barbie is just never gonna be to me. I'm never gonna see Barbie and be like, oh, she should be president. When I see a Barbie, I just think, oh, that's a pretty girl. That's it, or a pretty,
Oh,
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 she's
They
just
likes to
pretty.
have
Material
fun
life.
with
I
her. They
promise
likes to
I
have
hear
fun with
you.
her friends.
I
She likes to
Yeah,
have
promise I
fun with
hear
her
you.
friends and go
A little
party.
7-year-old Lindsay. That's her dog, bruh.
exactly. Like
I like
I
to
don't
do
see
hood rat
Barbie
shit
and be
with my
like,
friends.
oh, she can be the next astronaut, or she can be the next like
Yeah,
now
especially at
she
a
might be
time
a
where
pretty
feminism
astronaut, but
was,
regardless of
popping.
what.
Astronaut Barbie.
Exactly. That's all it was. It's like, oh, it's a pretty girl that works in that field. But a lot of them aren't like looking at this stuff and be like, oh, I want to be a Barbie. They try to
Okay,
like
so
astronaut, like somebody who works in the field of like flight and stuff. They probably say they want to be like what's that? Was Amelia Earhart? They wouldn't say, oh, I want to be a Barbie
so
and
what's
go
a
into the field
character
of
that
like.
fits that role to you?
Well,
Moana.
the female that was a pioneer in that role. Barbie isn't considered a pioneer.
No,
Amelia
like I
Earhart
said,
would
she's
be
like
the
a
person
catch-all
you would
character.
want to emulate in regards to like like in the air world and stuff like because you'll be like, oh, okay, Amelia Earhart, she was the first female that flew and stuff, so that's who you want to emulate.
But
You
like
don't
a
think of
fiction, like
Barbie
a
and be like,
fictional character,
oh,
though, like a
I want to be
fictional one. Though.
airspace Barbie.
Would y'all say like Samus Aran is one of those?
Yeah, for for girls who are into gaming, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they like a lot of them don't really mess with Samus like that though. So that's not one that would actually that in reality would be.
What are you talking about? Are we
Uh,
talking about like
If you want
TV
to talk fictional
characters?
characters, like you think of
Laura
strong
Croft
female
might be
fictional
one of
characters.
those.
You think of Wonder Woman. You think of um
Laura Croft,
who-
maybe.
Yeah, Laura
yeah,
Croft. Like
yeah,
exactly. I'm like,
yeah.
y'all not gonna sell me Barbie is supposed to be that like Barbie is she cute. That's it. That's all she should be is cute, a face, that's just existing. That
But
gives
that's
people the ability to feel like they can do whatever. That's it. Like the original Barbie movie with Tyra Banks, it portrayed Barbie exactly what she was.
Life size.
Life size, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty much Barbie. It was pretty much Barbie though.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all trying to. I understand we're in this new generation and stuff like that, and y'all all want to fit in, and y'all all feel like uh, inclusivity, whatever, and all that other stuff. But we gotta stop it. There's a point period where you gotta say, okay, this just don't
Also,
make sense.
that was a missed opportunity on Tyra Banks' part. If they made that shit to a franchise, she'd rival Barbie.
Exactly.
Because
And
Tyra
that's
Banks was huge at the fucking time.
She sure was.
And I think in their head they assume like, well, we talked about everything. We talked about LGBTQ, we talked about black, we talked about white, we talked about this. So they feel like they should win it all. But at the end of the day, like these little kids, half of them was lost. They were so confused. Like, what are
Like
we talking about?
people just want to have fun.
Exactly.
And let's not pretend that those political messages was the reason that people went to go see that movie. The reason people, because for real, until the movie came out, I didn't even know that the messages was in the movie because the trailer didn't show it. The trailer just looked kind of fun. It looked like a fun, colorful movie.
Hmm.
And it should
People
have
didn't really go to
stayed
see
there,
those messages.
but people wanted to do other stuff.
Yeah.
The movie was long. Like, it was so like to get to the part. I can't even tell you where the good part started at because it was just so long in the beginning half.
The best part was at the beginning, and then when Ken tried to take over Barbie Land.
Oh, if that was the best part, then child, the whole movie should have never won nothing.
It sounds to me like the best part is when it was over. Shit.
The best part was when Ken took over Barbie Land, and they Ken stopped the matriarchy. He stopped the matriarchy with patriarchy. And then all the Barbies was like, "Ooh, I like this patriarchy, so we just gonna be y'all girlfriends, and y'all can sing to us and do shit for us." And then everybody was happy. And Barbie was like, "Hold on, this is a patriarchy. I don't like this shit. I want to be in charge again." And then they took the Barbies. She took all the Barbies, told them about patriarchy and what patriarchy does, and unbrainwashed them, and then tricked the Kens into fighting each other to
So
get back Barbie Land.
God
It was
damn these spoilers. Yo, switch the topic. I'm tired.
that's so crazy to think that between the ages of 0 to 5, you'll be learning about patriarchy.
Yeah.
crazy.
We gotta
Like
indoctrinate them young.
that is the age group that Barbie really like is created for.
Gotta get them young.
6,
Yeah.
7, like
Why
might
you
be
think
8.
why you think drag
You
queens are reading the kids?
you might be 8 years
Drag
old.
queen story time.
Be adult kids that still play with their Barbies and want their Barbies that be in middle school. But it's like the ones who ain't got no friends. Let's be honest. But if you're a kid, you really start having some real friends, you're not playing with your Barbies no more. You don't let them go.
Hey, yo, material life. You want to know which version of Barbie I want to see? I want to see laid off Barbie.
Laid off
But they
Barbie.
are laid off.
Single mother Barbie.
And single mother Barbie.
They
I want to see
they
sexy
are.
red Barbie.
No.
OnlyFans Barbie.
I want
OnlyFans.
Oh,
yes.
no. Oh, come on, no. No.
Sex work Barbie.
I'm
Sex
saying, bro.
worker. Barbie.
Barbie with a only
God.
yo, Barbie with a OnlyFans will go crazy. I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
Hi, I'm Barbie. Want to join my OnlyFans?
Click the link below.
I'll bust it open for $5 a month.
Nah, Barbie's not that fucking cheap. That shit is
Nah.
$20.
It's
Nah,
gonna be
I
that
was about to say
$20.
whatever Black China is getting, Barbie's getting like double.
Barbie's getting.
Okay. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Nah, switch it. I'm tired.
Nah.
What's next?
Okay.
Okay. Do y'all care about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson?
No. Well, actually, the only thing I'm gonna say about that is this is a fight for clout. They already about to make a whole bunch of money because it's about to be a whole bunch of celebrities going in there for their, monthly gathering of, ratchet shit and getting drunk on a Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Just regular shit, making money, making people laugh.
But why? I'm confused. What is
Because
the re- what is
money,
the reason?
money.
Who needs the money?
It doesn't
Nobody.
matter. It's money.
Everybody.
No,
It's not about needing.
someone
It's just
has
about
to
getting it.
need the money for either Mike Tyson or Jake Paul.
Probably
Somebody
Tyson.
has to have
Probably
needed the
Tyson.
money.
It's just
'Cause
money.
Tyson
Tyson
good
is
on
good.
money.
That man is eating forever.
That man's
Jake
good on
Paul
money.
is
Run,
Logan Paul's brother, and he's famous in his own right. And that nigga can have any type of fight he wants. This
I'm about to
shit
say
is
it's not
strictly for the
about
money.
it's
Mike
not
Tyson
about the
is damn
need.
near 60.
It's
You see all
it's
them
not
sponsors
about
about
the
to sponsor the damn fight?
it's not about the need of the money. It's about the availability. It's there, and we might as well take it now before
Yeah,
it's
bro. I'm
never an
trying to get paid.
opportunity.
These are free, easy thousands of dollars, yo.
hmm It's free
I don't
money.
even have to fight for real.
Mike Tyson could either knock him out or get knocked out or whatever,
I
and
do
that
not want
puts
to see Mike Tyson get knocked out by no goddamn Jake Paul.
Yeah,
you're
But
not
but
gonna get knocked out.
millions of dollars.
more than
Millions of dollars.
likely, more than likely might happen.
I do not want to see it. I do not want to-
Mike Tyson don't even look like he's taking this serious because the man still got a whole beer belly.
Trust me. If I trust me, because Mike Tyson, he said, if I'm in it, I'm in it. Mike Tyson, because he said the same thing about Roy Jones Jr. And you see how ripped he looked. They had to like put in negotiations just so he wouldn't kill Roy Jones Jr. That man, and even when they was boxing, he was throwing real punches to where Roy Jones said, "I felt them shits," even when he missed. Just like, ooh.
I'm about to say if he
Because
hit
even
Jake
when he
Paul,
missed, he felt it. Damn.
No,
That's
if
Mike
Mike
he
Tyson
if
though.
Tyson.
This is
No,
if
like
he
Mike
if he
Tyson,
hit
even from the way that he trains, you can tell he knows what the fuck he's doing.
I
if
be
he
feeling
hit
sorry for the guy that has to train that dude because he looks scared for his life every time.
Like if one of them shits hit me,
I'm paid.
I'm dead.
Right.
I'm not like if Mike Tyson lands, it's over. So it's like, but this is nothing new. He fought an old Floyd Mayweather.
No, that was Logan Paul.
Oh well, still that's what they do.
I feel
And
like
they
Mike
would have knocked him
Tyson.
out. I don't care what anybody saying. They would have knocked his ass out.
Oh, Mayweather, he caught him one time and he like dropped to his knees, but Mayweather like grabbed him and picked him up. He